Hey guys, I got a 2017 Chevy Silverado. Gotta change the starter on it. Went to a party the other day and she would want to start over. And so I already checked the battery. Got my little meter there, but battery's fine. Alternator I know is still pretty good. So I'm doing this just to help the next guy. Yeah, so I took off the tire. It's gonna make the process a little bit easier. I'm gonna go ahead and take off those not the rivets but the little bolts that are holding this whole piece together. That way I can get easier access to the two bolts that are right there. So far I'm still taking these off, so I'll just go ahead and place this down and kind of let you guys see what we're working with. See if I can adjust it pretty good right there. Spit, and I'm just kind of taking them off as I go. I'm just kind of putting them in, or on this little magnet holder. I think I got them all. Hope I'm not missing any. Two down here. Mind you, I do have these headphones on just because I'm working on a busy street. There's like a factory or warehouse up the street, so you're gonna possibly hear a lot of trucks driving by. That's why I chose these headphones. I know they're a little bit bulky, but I only got one, right guys? Alright, so I was talking about those two bolts right there. We got the heat shield right here, and we got this bolt that's connected to the actual alternator. I do believe it might be a 10mm socket. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, so it's a 10mm socket, and that one might be a 12 or 13. See if I can't adjust this so where you guys can see it. Yeah, so I just kind of put it on a drill just to kind of take it out faster. Yeah, but it was a 10mm socket. I'm gonna bend it back just a little, so when we gotta take it out, it's not in the way. Yeah, so we're looking at a possible 13 right there. Yep, that's a 13. So we're using a 13 and a 10. Oh, she's on there pretty good. So I'm gonna just take this off and put an actual ratchet to it. There we go. That did the job. Loosened her right up for us. Okay. So we got both of those. Gonna remove this wire now. It should be good to go at this point. Yeah, so now we're just gonna go ahead and remove this heat shield that covers this little pigtail back there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and unclip it. It has one of those little red safety clips on it, so you just gotta kind of just put a little pressure onto it. I just use this little pick, makes it easier to bring it down. There we go. Clip that down and put one of these little screwdrivers in there. Helps bring it down. If I can get it in place, right? There we go. And then just there we go. Yeah, so this pigtail is really stuck in there, so I might just have to bring it down with a thicker screwdriver. You can actually see it's kind of dirty, but right after that, now that we took off all those screws in the pigtail, we're gonna go underneath. I believe it's just like 2 more bolts. We go ahead and take those out. I'll show you what I see. Get underneath. Sorry about the noise again, guys. Yeah, so we got that bolt right there and the other bolt right there that we're gonna go ahead and remove. See if I can angle my camera here in a way that's kind of helpful to you guys. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, I guess it would have to do. Once I take this ball off, or at least it'll catch on to something, but it is kind of heavy, so you just be careful when it comes down. Through. Cut that and just bring her home. Get that bolt away. And this is just kind of where you're gonna have to play with it. Get her out. And the good thing, we moved that shield that goes around the tire, because at least you can have a hand up top to kind of help you play with it. But yeah, we got her out. That's all that matters. So I kind of just got it right here. I've gone to the store, picked up a couple stuff. Just make sure she matches up. Yep. Yeah, you see that? That's most likely the problem right there as to why she wouldn't start. I mean, she was due for a new one. Check this out. You just want to make sure that she lines up correctly. Yep. It's not the exact same. She has like an extra bolt here, but this is what matters right there. Those two bolts. There's the bolt right there where the pigtail goes into, and the I think that might be the ground connector. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But just make sure all the connectors are good. Same thing on the bottom. Yeah, awesome. All right, guys, let's get her in there. Okay, so you guys kind of saw how I took it out from the bottom. So it's basically just the same process, just, you know, in reverse. Alright guys, I kind of had to put the starter back on. Sorry I couldn't get that on camera for you, but again, it's just the same thing, just backwards. You just put it all back together. We got all that good to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure she starts right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just plug back our ground over here. Just kind of tighten her up with a 10mm socket. Alrighty, and let's just hope she starts up, guys. Moment of truth. Here goes. Nice. Awesome. That's what you want to hear. She started right up. Sorry about the truck, guys. Like I mentioned before, got a lot of traffic coming through here due to those warehouses, but you can go ahead and just check our battery again. Make sure she's not, there's nothing else. This here, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. Actually, you know what? That'll do. Just fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and test out this battery here. And I don't know if you can see that, but she's at 15. So at least we know that the alternator is still good. And the battery looks like it's holding, so I think that's a job well done. Go ahead and just put it all back together, and yeah, I hope this helps out the next guy. You know, it's nothing too hard. But yeah, like I said, make it easy for you. Take this whole lining off, take off all the little bolts. It was a C15s, 10mm socket for that bottom heat shield, and then it was a 13mm for that bolt that's connected to the computer, and then the 2 bolts on the bottom were also 13mm. So yeah, nothing too hard, guys. I hope you at least appreciate the video. Hope it wasn't too long for you guys, and yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side, guys.